Israel vowed to annihilate Hamas in retribution for the deadliest attack on Jews since the Holocaust. Tel Aviv has dropped at least 6,000 bombs in 6 days. Hamas gunmen have killed over 1,200 people and wounded more than 2,700 in Israeli cities, towns and kibbutz communities. But let's rewind to day one to understand Israel's approach and how they have tackled what Hamas started, at least in the last week. The horrific music festival massacre. We're going to start from there. Take a look at these visuals. From Friday onwards, some 3,500 electronic music fans from Israel and abroad flocked under brightly colored canopies of the Supernova event just 5 kilometers from the Gaza border, where it all began last week. But as dawn broke on October 7th, the music suddenly stopped, and it was around 6:30 a.m. in the distance that noises had nothing to do with the party could be heard. The grooving faces turned pale, and survivors told Israeli media that some attendees were under the influence of substances as well. They had to run for their lives instead of enjoying the music festival they came to attend. Gunmen were in the crowd. They came by foot. They came on foot, by motorcycle, and from air, accompanied by a rattle of automatic gunfire. Some of them were seen carrying AK-47 assault rifles and rocket-propelled grenades as well. For the people of Israel, this was the first signal of the horror to come.
We lost a lot of friends, a lot of people, a lot of brothers to the dance floor. Still don't know what happened. We just know that we, 1 minute, fly over the sky. Everybody was free love, free spirit. And in a matter of seconds, it was a nightmare, hell, living hell. Don't know where they came from. It starts with a few rockets, and then the blitzkrieg starts.
This event coincided with the week-long Jewish holiday of Sukkot. Sukkot is a Jewish autumn festival of double Thanksgiving that begins on the 15th day of Tishri, 5 days after Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. Now, it is one of the 3 pilgrim festivals of the Hebrew Bible. Experts are calling this timing symbolic, not just because it was a Jewish holiday and there were foreign nationals involved as well, but also because of political dynamics. West Asian analysts say Hamas felt it was losing its relevance in the region. Some analysts suggest moves to normalize Saudi Arabia's relationship with Israel, which is essentially being brokered and moved by the US, that could have been one of the motivations for the attack by Hamas, who do not want to see any kind of truce between the two. Two things are crystal clear though. Hamas was planning this for a long time, and there was huge intelligence failure on the Israeli side. Taking up point one first, the planning. A footage has been released where Hamas fighters can be seen training. This is said to be just ahead of the Al-Aqsa Storm operation. They're using paragliders, and a Reuters source stated that the exercises included building a mock Israeli settlement to practice a military landing. Many Hamas leaders weren't informed about the operation. And then coming to the second point, the intelligence failure. Israel's intelligence failure. The Israeli Defense Forces chief released his first public statement here since the war began. He finally admitted to serious failures that enabled Hamas infiltration. Death, damage, and suffering have been caused to both the sides in the escalating hostilities between Hamas and the Israeli military. However, this remains a hugely asymmetric struggle. Israel is already exacting revenge through relentless airstrikes and gearing up for a ground offensive as well.